Coming up on Mountain News this morning, flood-impacted people here in Perry County will soon have the means to relocate to areas safer from high water. And one Eastern Kentucky city uses an entire day to remember the life and dedication of a first responder who lost his life in the line of duty.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. It's Thursday. It's almost 5 o'clock. I'm Dakota Makeris. Good morning to you. Let's take it over to Brandon for a look at our forecast this morning. And Brandon, really, as soon as I walked in, I said, Brandon, it's warm this morning. But I gave you a lesson and said that's when a front is moving through.
Exactly. I was surprised. Yeah. I was surprised. But yeah, you are correct. We are seeing some showers and storms working their way this way, and a front is moving toward us there. But ahead of that, warm air surging in this morning. We reached our overnight low last night about 1 o'clock. Now the temperatures are going up. Let's take a look at the satellite radar. Not much here just yet. A few clouds, maybe a few showers trying to develop, but the bulk of the action is back out toward the west this morning and moving toward us. Now you see back toward Kansas City. That's part number 2 of this system, which will be in here late tonight going into tomorrow. More on that a little bit later on, but temperatures near 60 degrees already out in Somerset, 57 Irvin, 58 London. As a matter of fact, I think Irvin went up a degree since I did my appcast about 10 minutes ago. So those temperatures are going up pretty quickly across the region. The coolest spot in our region right now is 46, tied in Ashland and in Jonesville this morning. Out the door forecast, storms are on the way, so be ready for those. First alert weather day, of course, today, tonight, tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow night as well. We'll keep you posted on that as we get a little closer to all the action later today. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. More than 5 months following the flood, several Perry County homeowners will soon enough have the means to move out of flood zones. Our Alyssa Williams reports.
Signing off to help homeowners move forward following the flood.
It is an honor to be part of something like this that can have this kind of impact on our people.
Perry County Judge Executive Scott Alexander joined local and state emergency management personnel to sign a contract for FEMA's Hazard Mitigation Grant Program.
This is a buyout for the homeowner. It's a voluntary process. They could sign their property up that got flooded in the July flooding event, and then it allows them to relocate into another area that is not in the flood zone.
Thanks to FEMA funding and support from state leaders, 13 homes will be bought out by the Perry County Fiscal Court, a process officials say usually takes up to 2 to 3 years.
We will continue to roll once the agreement is fully executed in Frankfort and back to us. I think that we may be able to start purchasing properties within the next 2 to 4 weeks.
The homeowners who applied following the flood will be selected at random, and once the homes are purchased, the homes will be torn down and property will not be utilized by Perry County again.
It just opens up so many avenues and choices for our people to build back, to come back stronger than before and even better than before.
Working together to help Perry County homeowners build back or buy back better than they had before. In Hazard, Alyssa Williams, WYMT Mountain News.
Jenny Jo Bronner with Kentucky Emergency Management says more than 500 people applied for the buyback program across 7 counties. Well, Apple Shop in Whitesburg is making progress during its recovery from the flood more than 5 months ago. But staff members say with the amount of damage the building sustained, it will take years to get everything back to normal. The financial director says they are still asking for support from the community.
I think our ongoing needs are just community support. We want to, really tell our story as we move through this process, but it's not just our story. It's the story of the region and what happened on the day of the flood.
Well, he says right now Apple Shop's offices are in a temporary location and they are still working on the plans for where they will be located in the future. People in Perry County were treated to a giveaway yesterday thanks to Family Resource Centers. Perry County and Hazard Independent Schools Family Resource Centers put together the giveaway at the old J.C. Penney building. Organizers say the area had needs way before the flood hit.
Even though, the initial brunt of that is over, we still have needs, and we don't want to forget that, and we want to keep, providing for our community.
Well, the giveaway lasted a couple of hours. People there told us it helped them cut down on their grocery bills. Wednesday was Scotty Hamilton Day in Pikeville, recognizing the service and sacrifice of the fallen police officer. Officer Hamilton was killed in the line of duty in March of 2018. Yesterday's date reflected his unit number. People posted photos online sporting their Scotty Memorial shirts and sharing memories of the hometown hero. The department he served for 12 years visited his daughter's school to read to her class the book written in his honor.
We just want to keep his memory alive, you know. Scotty laid his life down for the community and for the state and the city and the citizens, and we want that to never be forgotten, and he paid the ultimate price for it.
Officer Hamilton's wife, Chelsea, shared with us some of the photos seen here, thanking the department, the Pikeville school system, and her co-workers for helping her make it through the day. Well, thank you so much for getting your Thursday morning started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Well, coming up, the temperature of our oceans hits an all-time high, continuing a warming trend that's been going on for almost half a decade.
Storms to snow all the next 24 hours. We'll break down today's threats in about 3 minutes.